addition. Now we got new chairs.
Very cool.
So I'm not used to these new chairs because I'm so short. My feet don't touch the ground even when I'm lowered all the way down.
That's funny. Actually, maybe they want me sitting here. Okay.
You like this still? You don't like it? That's fine. Some people don't,
All right. Good morning, everyone. The time is 9 o'clock. My name is Christian Waugh, and I'm a Citrus County Special Master. We're here for the September 26, 2025 Building Division Compliance Hearing. For these hearings, we follow an agenda. The first item on the agenda is the call to order. We just had that. The second item on the agenda is the pledge to the flag, so I'd like to ask you to join me if you can. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone.
If any person decides to appeal any decision made by the Building Code Compliance Special Master with respect to any matter considered at this public hearing, he or she will need to ensure that a verbatim record of the proceedings is made, which record shall include the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is based.
Okay. And the next item on the agenda is dealing with the minutes of the prior hearing, which took place on Friday, June 27th, 2025. Not long minutes, certainly sufficient. Are there any proposed changes, modifications, deletions?
There's going to be two small changes
Mhm.
For Sam and Eric as far as what their positions are.
Let's take a look at that.
Page one.
Yeah, it's on
Staff
page one.
present.
Oops. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, okay.
So
All
I
right,
can
so what are the
just-
changes?
Sam is the building official director, and Eric is the growth management director. So I can revise that page and send it
Okay,
to you.
I agree with your proposed changes. Are there any objections to that? All right, then I will approve the minutes as amended, and I'll go ahead and sign them. Who caught that?
Mr. Landon.
You actually read them. Good. Wow, it's nice. All right, so we're done with that. Is there a staff update?
No, sir. Nothing updated.
Okay. So now we're going to move on to cases, and I'll just tell you all a little bit. So obviously, everybody, we're here for building division compliance. What I'll do is normally I allow the county to call the case, present its case first. And so I have an idea. I want to hear what you have to say, and you'll get to tell me what you need to say. But I don't even know why you're here until I hear from them first. So I'll hear from the county. You'll have an opportunity to cross-examine any witnesses that the county has. And then you'll be able to present your case yourself. You can present evidence. That'll be your opportunity to present your case. You only have one chance unless I grant a continuance. I don't often do that. or unless I request special briefing, because sometimes there are issues. I'll just wait, I guess.
Sorry,
If y'all, well, let me give my spiel, ma'am.
Renee,
Let me give my spiel, and then I just want everyone to hear what I have to say, and then we can move on. So I think let's get through these hearings. You can present your evidence. I may continue the hearing. I may ask for extra briefing. You never know. And like I said, you have the right to cross-examine. You have the right to provide evidence. I may have questions of you. I may have questions of any witness. I just ask that we be civil. We wait for each other to finish our questions and comments. And of course, you can appeal any decision that I make today as provided by law. So that's it.
Our first case, Your Honor, will be Martin Chambers, case number 2025-00527. License Compliance Officer Timothy Williams for the county. It's on page 5 of your agenda. And the expert will be Mr. Samuel Acosta, our building official.
Your Honor, I was notified before.
By the way, I'm not sure if the mic is picking your voice up. I would just make sure to, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
All right.
I was notified before this proceeding that this will be a no contest, that Mr. Chambers is here. I don't know if he wants to come up to the mic over here so we can pick him up. The parties agreed to 2 weeks to cure and $50 a day fine thereafter if not brought into compliance within 2 weeks.
Okay, could we swear, Mr. Chambers, is it, you're Martin Chambers?
No, I'm Tim Litton, I'm a
Oh,
contractor.
sorry.
Okay. Well, then, are you here on behalf of Mr.
Yes.
Chambers? Do you have authority or a power of attorney to represent Mr. Chambers?
Do not have a power of attorney, they sent me. I got hired to permit this project and.
All right, let's swear you in then, so we
Okay.
can have a conversation.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, if you would state your names for the record, please.
I don't care who starts.
I start?
Yeah, well, put your name on the record again now that you've
Okay,
been
my name's
sworn.
Tim Litton, I'm a local general contractor
Awesome. Where are you based?
in Inverness.
Awesome.
Timothy Williams, licensed compliance officer.
Welcome.
Samuel Acosta, building official.
Okay, good morning. All right, so, and how do I spell your last name?
Lytton.
Okay, great. All right, so my understanding is you're here on behalf of Mr. Chambers today?
Correct, we got hired 2 weeks ago to permit and inspect and finish the process. And it is in permitting now, it's been in permitting since Wednesday. We got plans done, engineering done, it's in permitting.
Are you aware, do you concede that a violation exists on the property?
Mhm.
Okay. Can the county tell me a little bit about what the alleged violation is?
Yes, sir. This is the removal of a tenant separation wall in a commercial building between 2 units.
Is it structural?
No.
It's just the removal of a wall inside a building that's not
Correct.
load-bearing?
Correct.
We don't know that.
Well, the engineer signed off that it wasn't load bearing.
Okay. Well, either way, it sounds like there's a resolution.
Yes, sir.
You don't have any immediate health, safety, sanitary concerns?
No, sir.
I haven't seen the plans yet, but at a glance, it doesn't appear there's any.
Okay. Ms. Harrison, do you have any objections to standing, or do you think this is adequate for the purposes of today? I mean, I don't think it matters in the end, because
Ideally, I,
what am I gonna find? I'll find, and then
correct.
put the county's proposed resolution on there anyways. So just so you know, Mr. Litton?
Litton,
I'm
correct.
sorry. Okay, so just so you know, normally in order to stand in someone's stead at a hearing like this, there has to be some power of attorney or legal base, something like that. So just in the future, that's something that
Okay.
I'd request. Otherwise, I don't see Mr. Chambers here, so I'd end up just taking their perspective anyways. So we're gonna get to the same result. Is there anyone from the public who actually wants to be heard on this case or has come to address me on it? All right, look, then do you have evidence on this case, like
Yeah.
exhibits?
Yes, I do.
Then I think for the record, I'd just like to admit it in case there was an issue. Mr. Linton, I actually want you to take a look at these documents and let me know if you have any objection to them or you think they're taken by aliens or something.
One time when they were open, that's the top of the wall. And that's the wall they
Yeah,
took out.
that's all accurate.
Okay, all right. Then I'll admit these exhibits as A and B just to lay a foundation for the order I'm going to give. I will find that there's a violation. I'll grant 2 weeks to, is it just getting a permit?
Correct, it's in permitting as of Wednesday.
Okay, so 2 weeks to get a permit to abate the violation, and if it's not brought into compliance as ordered, it'll be $50 a day, which is the lowest amount the county has ever asked. Okay?
Get me out of permitting, Sam, and we're good.
Yeah, yeah. Are you good?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Sam?
Okay. The second case, Your Honor, is on your, page 7 of your agenda, James Meffert, case number 2025-00977. The compliance officer is David Euler, and Sam Acosta is the expert.
Okay.
And Your Honor, I was notified on this case that this will be a no contest, 90 days to bring it into compliance, and a $50 day fine thereafter if not brought into compliance.
Are you Mr. Meffert?
I am,
All right,
yes.
can we swear you in?
I'm so sorry. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
I do.
If you guys would please state your name for the record.
James Meffert.
Meffert. All right, well, thank you, Mr. Meffert. Did you heard the proposed resolution of the case?
I did,
Does
yes.
that sound right to you?
That sounds right. Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about what happened or what's going on?
Yes, I replaced a 7-foot wide storm damaged window in the front of my home with a 6-foot wide impact rated door, sliding door unit, and then got a violation for that.
Okay. Wow.
There was a lot of confusion because I also had a seawall being permitted at the time, or that was supposed to be being permitted, and
A seawall.
a seawall that
Yeah,
was damaged from the
It's a
and
separate issue.
Gotcha.
It's a separate issue.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, I was just trying to explain.
Is this on a house?
It is, yeah. And I was trying to explain the delay in me responding was I thought that it was the violation that we were addressing. for the
Gotcha.
Seawall that a contractor was
Well, it
supposed
sounds
to
like y'all have
take.
come to a reasonable resolution. I mean, I think that's,
I've got a drawing being put together by CAD Tech, I think is the name of the firm, local firm, so.
okay.
Your Honor, he's at the mercy of the engineers getting everything done. He came down here Monday and tried to apply for a permit. He's been very compliant, trying to do what needs to be done. It's just, he's at the
Okay.
mercy.
As long as y'all feel that way, then I'll assume a factual basis for the violation, meaning that it seems like a violation's conceded for the purposes of the hearing, and I will grant 90 days from the date of the order I sign to bring the property into compliance, which in this case is the issuance of a permit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if it's not brought into compliance within those 90 days, there'll be a $50 a day fine. Again, the lowest the county ever asks. So, appreciate it. That's it. Oh, actually, is there anyone from the public who wants to be heard on this case? Is there anyone who came to oppose the issuance of a permit for this? All right. No. You're free.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Meffert.
All right, thank you.
Next case, Your Honor, is Cody Swinson, case number 2025-00711, licensed compliance officer Timothy Williams for the county. Expert on this is Mr. Samuel Acosta.
And Your Honor, I was notified before the proceedings today that the parties have spoken, and this will be a no contest, 6 months to cure, and $50 a day thereafter if not brought into compliance.
And Your
Welcome
Honor,
back, Mr. Swenson. Let's swear him in.
Oh,
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You would state your name for the record, please.
Cody Swinson.
Good morning. All right, so it sounds like y'all have come to a resolution, and I always, and just so the record and our viewers know, I mean, you might get a better resolution by coming to a resolution than by coming to me, so it's often a good thing. And what is the nature, what happened, Mr. Swenson? Is this related to your other case?
Yeah, it's tied all together. I
Okay.
did the two tiny homes in the garage without the permits.
So this is just a matter of getting permits?
Yes, sir.
How many?
3.
Yeah, I'm
All
already
right.
working with local engineering too
Okay.
and stuff. I'm already.
You're on it, yeah. Okay, then, is there anyone from the public who's come to speak on this case? Okay, well, in that case, I have no reason to disregard the agreement between the parties. I will adopt it. I will assume that there's a factual basis. I'll grant 6 months from the date of the written order. And if it's not brought into compliance by then, $50 a day. Good luck, Mr. Swenson, and hopefully last time you have to come.
Yeah, I won't see you again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next case, Your Honor, is Cannon Alley Center LLC, case number 2024-01989. License Compliance Officer Kimberly Slater for the county, and expert Mr. Samuel Costas on page 4 of your agenda.
Hi,
Hey, good morning.
morning.
Good morning.
And sir, what is your name?
My name is Scory Raffinson.
Can you spell that for me?
It's S-K-O-R-R-I. The last name is R-A-F-N-S-S-O-N.
Okay. And are you an owner or representative of Cannon Alley Center LLC?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Are you an owner? Are you an agent?
I'm owner.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, let's swear him in.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, if you would state your name, I do believe you got the spelling.
Yeah, yeah.
So we do just, now that you've been sworn in, if you could just state your name again for the record.
Yes, my name is Scory Raffinson.
Thank you, sir. All right, what's going on?
We have a case on this house that was remodeled, basically, converting a existing screen room slash glass room into living area without permits.
What kind of renovations were done exactly? I mean, to the best of your investigation.
I gained access, full access yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So I already had the outside pretty much down, except for the north side out exterior wall. And in the interior, I had no access. However, yesterday, I gained access from the tenant. So the trees were, there was large trees on the north side of the house, so I couldn't see to get the exterior pictures of that wall. But pretty much all the glass in this glass slash screen room wall was removed, including the windows. They removed all the windows, made the opening smaller, stuccoed the exterior, left or reinstalled one small window and one exterior metal door going into the room. The front of the house, the same. They removed the existing, there was 2 double windows in the front. They reduced the size of the opening and reinstalled a smaller window. Stuccoed the exterior of the home and painted it.
Okay.
They
Is-
also
ins-
install electrical on the inside as well?
The interior, they drywalled, textured. Electric, I'm not sure about. I know there's a ceiling fan with a light in the ceiling. However, there are no electrical sockets throughout. There's no air conditioning vents. They did build a closet to house the existing air conditioning unit and tile floor.
Is drywall something you need a permit for?
Well, in that case, you would, because framing's required,
Okay.
especially with the new size and closing in the size of the window.
What is the size if you can approximate, of the room?
Or 24 by 36 possibly.
Oh, okay. Good sized room.
Oh, the room itself?
Yeah.
It's like,
That's what I'm talking about.
hang on one second.
I mean, that's what
I'm
we're
sorry, I
talking
thought
about,
you meant
right?
the-
It's
I thought
not-
you meant the windows,
okay.
I'm sorry. It's like 100 and some square feet, I think.
So like a bedroom size.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Maybe a little bigger, but yeah.
Okay,
Nice
okay.
size nice size
And
room.
have you had contact with Mr. Raffinson?
Nope.
Okay.
I've spoke to Veronica a couple of times.
Okay.
No, I spoke to her and then we emailed a couple of times.
Who is Veronica? No, I know. What's your understanding of who she is?
She was representing Cannon Alley LLC.
Gotcha. All right. And
I'd
do you
never
have?
met her, so I didn't know what she
That's
looked
fine.
like.
And so,
Sorry.
do you have exhibits
I
and
do.
stuff? First, let me ask you this, Mr. Robinson. So, are you contesting whether or not there's a violation on the property?
Yeah, so
fantastic. Good question. So I'm from Iceland, and unfortunately, I was not too much aware of county's code, building code. When the property was acquired, this still was, it was an enclosed space. But what was surely done was the window was made smaller and some renovation was done. But yeah, so that's.
Well,
I'm not contest to that. That's
Right, so
correct.
the issue here is that we have this code section, section 18-8A, and I just always want to explain it so everyone fully understands. I mean, it's pretty broad. It encompasses a lot of changes, and, it says here in the agenda, no person shall erect, construct, enlarge, alter, repair, move, improve, convert, or demolish any building or structure subject to this code, including a floating residential unit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, without first having obtained a permit. So the county, takes its, I think, broad powers under this, say, look, if you want to alter your house in some way, you've got to come to us first.
Yeah.
So to me, what I'm anticipating is seeing photos that prove the county's case, that there were alterations. And I'm just wondering, are you really arguing whether or not that's the case?
No, not in general, no.
Okay. So before we get into, it doesn't sound like we're having an argument about whether or not these things actually took place. What would need to happen in order to abate the violation?
He would need to apply for permits with possibly engineering and maybe even, yeah.
Well, this sounds like a lot, though. It doesn't sound like it was just one thing. It sounds like it was a complete redo.
It was.
And so, in your experience, and I'm not holding anyone to this,
I know.
including the county, but how long, like say he gets engineered plans within a month, how long, or 2 months, how long does it take?
It shouldn't take that long.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mr. Acosta, do you have any professional opinion on approximately how long it would take for a permit of this magnitude to?
To be
work
reviewed
that's
and issued.
concealed. There's work that's concealed that we won't be able to inspect. So what I require on a project like this, where the work was done without the benefit of a permit, is I have a private provider, which is a private sector company, perform both plans review and inspections to close it out.
I see.
Yeah.
And what's the timeline on that?
The time, well, once they submit it, if the plans and stuff, it's rather an administrative process. It's largely administrative. He's telling me the plans are good. He's telling me the inspections meet Florida Building Code. So it's I would say 2 weeks.
Oh.
Once it's submitted,
I
2,
see.
3 weeks is
I
plenty
see.
of time.
I
Yeah.
see. So the real art of this for the owner would be obtaining the plans.
Correct.
And
All
finding
largely-
someone to-
Correct.
All right, so is everything we're saying making sense?
Yes, it does. And just, I just arrived in Florida a couple of days ago, and what I was able to do before this hearing was to retain a general contractor, and he actually, according to him, he did file something online last night, and
Okay.
so he filed the necessary permit application set, and he said it would appear in the county system like in 1 week or 2 weeks or something like that.
Well, I wouldn't
That
count on
makes
any of
sense.
that. I mean,
I don't know. if that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
I hope. I mean, sometimes there's a back and forth in this process, and sometimes the application is insufficient, other things
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
so there's a little bit given there, and the reason why I want to know is because I don't want to set you up for failure necessarily. I want to make sure that the county's main objective here is compliance and getting it done right. So I'm here to deter people from doing this and also to facilitate the process of getting it back into compliance. So my question, first of all, let me ask, is there anyone from the public who wants to be heard on this case? And we do have a witness. I mean, is there anything you want to say, or?
I also was in Iceland. I just arrived to be in compliance with this.
You can come up. If you do want to speak, I need you to put your name on the mic and be sworn in. By the way, I'm not forcing you to testify. If you don't want to say anything, you don't have to. Okay, all right.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, and then if you would state your name for the record.
So my name is Veronica Zupanik.
Okay.
And I want to just attest that I have been speaking with Kimberly as soon as I was notified about this case. I do not live in the country, I live in Iceland, so our communication was very difficult to have.
Sure.
However, I do want to note it that I have been working to have this in compliance as best to our ability. It has been difficult because we have not been in the country, and that's why we flew in to make sure that we did this properly.
Okay,
And that's what I wanted to attest.
fair enough.
She did state that in our last conversation.
Yeah, and I have no reason to disbelieve that, of course. I don't give preferential treatment wherever you're from. You know, you could be much worse a Yankee from New York or something. As a Red Sox fan, I can say that. But you guys are doing fine, okay? In any event, I just wonder how much time would be appropriate here. Is there anyone else from the public who wants to speak on this? How much time do you think you need, Mr. Raffinson, to go through the process that we just talked about?
It depends a little bit on if, I need something more than a general contractor
Yeah.
to apply for licenses. If I need the engineer or stuff,
Yeah.
that's something kind of out of my hand to know.
Yeah, yeah. I think it is.
Yeah, I would say the longer the better would be really appreciated because
I
it's
think
something
that's
it's something that
generally
really
what
just-
I hear, so.
Yeah.
Ma'am?
I would like to add that this home is a rental home and there are occupants with small children in it.
Well, and why are you telling me that?
Well, because this case has been ongoing for a while.
Mhm.
Nothing against these guys or nobody else, but it is a rental home. And to me, it needs
When
to
did
be
it
brought in.
start? When did your case start?
October of '24.
Can I see then let's just walk through this a little bit, because
Okay.
I want to understand. So,
I'm sorry,
can we go through the exhibits and show Mr. Robinson a copy of the exhibit? So, sir, I always want to give you an opportunity. If you object to something you see, let me know, but I would like to see it.
Sure. My pleasure.
Sure.
Actually, November, sorry. Correction.
Mhm.
Of your photos. That's of the exterior, which I only had, like I stated earlier, I only had
Kim, just
access to
let
this.
them look at the photos. Just let them look
Okay.
at it. They don't need
Oh,
an
yeah, sure.
explanation.
Thank you.
This one's here. Hold it this like this. Yeah.
No, wait.
This was made smaller, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's just the posting.
Mhm.
When I posted the property.
Mhm.
That's when the property was.
Yeah. So this is basically
Right.
This is the big thing. Yeah. Everything else was not scanned, and nothing else. My knowledge was done with the trash inside. As already was a enclosed room there before, and there was this was just made smaller.
So, sir, I just want you to look through the
Okay, sorry,
documents
sorry.
and let me know if you have objections to them.
Here's some
That's
finals.
it. That's it.
There's your final exhibits. Those were taken yesterday.
Nice pictures.
Thank you.
What's this guy here? See? What is this here? This is what?
That's your drywall,
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. See?
and it's cracked.
Just like that.
Well, we'll talk about the photos. I need to know if you have any legal objection to them. Are they fraudulent? Is there some reason I shouldn't see them? Did they violate your constitutional rights? That kind of thing.
No.
Okay,
Definitely not.
then I would love to see them.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kim?
Do y'all not do exhibit reviews before the hearings?
We do,
or-
but she went over yesterday,
I
and
see.
I didn't see the ones from yesterday.
Uh,
I re-inspected
I see.
because I've been gained access to the material which I've
Here you
been
go.
waiting for.
Okay.
And did you give him exhibit B too? Okay, now you can go back.
Thank you.
All right, let me just take a look at these documents. I see. I see. The original room that was there might have been unpermitted.
Maybe. It's a very old home. That's why I had to use some of the property appraiser's information and Google, because I couldn't gain access. We didn't have any documents. So we had something to compare it to.
Yeah, I just wonder how much, I mean, it shouldn't take that much time, assuming it's all good. All right, let me see. Well, then why has it taken so long to go from the start of your investigation to here?
Not being able to get in touch with them.
Or you wanted to contact them first?
Ms.
or-
Slater, was this case initially yours November of 2024 when it came in?
Yes,
It's been yours from the beginning?
yes,
Okay. Were there any continuances granted in this case?
yes.
How many continuances?
2.
2 continuances? Were they granted at the request of the owner and/or their representative?
No.
Why were they granted?
They were granted for many different reasons. Not being ready, staff changes.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm not picking on, I'm just trying to understand the time and what the reasons were. Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, just in the original notice, it said corrective action had to be taken by December 19th, 2024. And I guess my real question is, why isn't it fixed by now? I mean, so when did you first learn about the case?
It's not too long ago. If I remember, it's several months ago. There was some letter sent to an old address.
You mean the address that you had on the property appraiser?
Yeah, it could be, exactly. So it's a wrong address.
Well, they send the letters to the address that the owner keeps on the property appraiser website.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's up to y'all to update it. But, so that's why it wasn't a good address for you?
No. It was a house already that had been sold some long time ago. So I was actually, no, it's a long time, sold last year.
Gotcha.
So that was I think that was definitely a couple of months there delayed. As soon as this was brought to my knowledge, we started right away working on it, and I know Veronica has been in contact several times with Ms. Later, and that's why I booked a flight here. And so, like I told you, it was really difficult to find the general contractors here. It's really difficult to go over this and to apply for permits. That has been done, and I already sent before this hearing email to Ms. Later.
What is the name of the contractor who you hired?
Yeah, so his name is Mr. Anthony Napoli, and his company is G&C and Design LLC.
Okay. Has the county heard of that contractor?
Is he registered with Citrus County?
He's supposed to be. His number is. I have his number here.
They don't have to be registered with Citrus
No,
County.
it's
He has
Citrus
to be
County.
registered and he has to be licensed with
Yeah,
the
he is.
state.
Yeah, he's got to be licensed.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
so
he's licensed.
so y'all
By the state.
require them to be registered, like after they get licensed with the state, you require them to be registered
They
here?
have to provide all of that information to us.
Yeah.
Has the DBPR ever talked to you about that requirement? Okay. Good, okay. So, anyways, I mean, look, that's fine. I mean, I take these representations as accurate. I have no reason to disbelieve them. What is the county recommending on this case?
I believe it was, hang on one second.
After a time I deem to be sufficient to, et cetera, and what's the amount per day that the county is recommending?
$200 per day.
If it's not brought into compliance by a
Correct.
time that I deem sufficient?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grant 60 days, okay? 60 days to bring the property into compliance. And if it's not brought into compliance by then, it would be a $200 a day fine. Okay? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, if it's possible 50 a day, it would be better, obviously.
Huh?
If it could be 50 a day, it would be better, of course.
Yes.
So it's, it's a lot of money. and it's a
I
small house, but
understand.
it's
I'm
a-
not going to do that because of the length of the case. But I think that is a very good incentive to get your contractor on it, you know? So make sure that it abates once the permits, whatever permits are necessary. Well, that's the thing, is only one permit? Is it like a building permit that encompasses everything?
Yes, it will
Okay,
be.
so you just need one permit, but,
It has to encompass all that was done, though.
yeah, I understand. I mean, I don't think it's it's not like it's a full house. I mean, it's a room, it's got a new window, it's got flooring, I saw that. But I do think 60 days is sufficient, okay? All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Bye.
Our next case is Michael DeGonis, case number 2024-01650, License Compliance Officer Kimberly Slater. It's on page 6 of your agenda, and the expert will be Mr. Samuel Acosta.
Your Honor, on this case, the owner and his daughter contacted Ms. Slater yesterday and requested a continuance by phone. This is a case that has previously had a continuance granted.
I'm aware of this case.
They also asked for one and you denied it. However, their request for continuance this time is because their attorney died. And
Who's
that
their
is
attorney?
Eric Husby. I was able to confirm.
Eric Husby died?
September, I believe it was 19th. I think he was like 58 years old. According to National Cremation Online out of Hudson, September 18th.
All right, I'm just taking a second to see this.
Yes.
It's actually not necessary.
It was on my search, so.
Yeah. Let me see. Who called?
Christie,
And
on
who-
behalf of her father,
Okay.
Mr. DeGonis.
Okay.
He was in the back, I could hear him in the background,
Okay.
asking her questions. He didn't sound like he was doing too well either.
Let me just see. Okay. All right. What is the alleged violation?
Installation of a mobile home without a permit?
Installation of a mobile home without a permit. Is someone living in the mobile home?
No, sir. It's gonna need some serious repairs before anybody can live in the mobile home.
Well, that doesn't stop people from living in things.
You're absolutely right. This
So-
property backs up to the Suncoast Parkway.
How old is this case?
We started it, and this was Keith's originally, October of '24. Keith Garner, he was the original licensing compliance officer that had it. I had to take it over.
But you don't think anyone's living there? So,
No,
I
sir.
mean, do you
There's no signs of anybody, there's missing doors and windows, not saying that somebody doesn't have access to it. The grass is it's a 1 almost 2 acre property.
Have they talked to you about defenses? Are they contesting whether there's a violation? I mean, why is this?
We've continued it a few times. Not me, I mean, when Keith had it. So,
Yeah, I mean, I know I was originally okay with continuing it, and then I reached a point where I was not okay with
you were,
doing that.
that's when I told him
I'm
that
not
when I
making an
spoke to him.
argument about the attorney passing away.
Right.
I think it's probably a basis, but what I need to understand is there an immediate health safety concern?
No, sir. I mean, when I spoke to Christy yesterday, his daughter, she told me that they were supposed to be here today. Anyway, they told me that they had hired Sam's Mobile Homes, that's gonna be taking care of whatever needs to be taken care of. She did tell me that.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue the hearing to the next hearing,
Okay.
which I assume will be, what, December or
I think we had to reschedule it in January,
January?
January 23rd.
The owners need to understand that if it's not fixed by that time, like, if it has to come in front of me, I'm going to resolve the case with, maximum, unless I hear extenuating circumstances
I understand.
otherwise, in favor of the county, because this is something that is a very old case.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like other people could take advantage of it, and it has gone just way beyond the point of,
Correcting the issue.
yeah. And so I expect them to either have a substitute attorney there, and if they can't have an attorney, they need to be there. There will be no more continuances in this case.
Well, I told her that yesterday, honestly.
Yeah, well, it's fairly recent. I don't have any evidence regarding if the attorney told them they'd be, but that's why I'm saying what I want to be communicated to them is, come rain or shine, the case will be heard. They now have no excuse. It's either
Okay.
them or their attorney. Like, they need to be here if their attorney isn't.
I'll stay on top of it and keep following through to make sure.
Tell them to watch this.
I even call
this
Sam's
is-
and the contractor and say, what's up?
Tell them to watch the video. Take
Okay.
it from my words, okay?
Okay.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, Your Honor, the next case is Bismuth Propco Series, case number 2025-01162. Licensed Compliance Officer Timothy Williams for the county.
Electric.
Expert is Mr. Sam Acosta, the building official.
The
It's on
electric
page 2 of your
panel.
agenda.
And Your Honor, even though the individuals aren't here, my code officer did speak to the owners before the proceeding today. And they were in agreement with 30 days and $100 a day, but my officer's aware of that because they're not here, we can't do a no contest plea, so he does have evidence to present.
Yeah, let's go through the factual basis. So tell me what's going on.
All right, this case number CE 2025-01163, Chapter 18, Article 1, 18-8A, permits for all constructions modifications according to Citrus County Code. Property owner is Bismuth Propco Series. I have good service due to certified mail return. I have photos from the initial inspection, a few photos from the renter of the home. I met them there. Photos at my corrective action inspection and photos taken at my final inspection. A copy of the notice of violation, notice of hearing, pre-hearing order, and a certified mail return receipt. On May 30th, conducted a site visit at 5515 East Live Oak, and photos were taken regarding a new electric panel that was relocated from the interior to the exterior wall of the home. And I've been in contact with Heather. She just inherited this house. She's a Florida superintendent over their homes in Florida. And she is working diligently to get this permit issued. She's just having a hard time finding an electrician that will look at other people's work.
Mm-hmm.
As of right now, there's no permits issued, and she wanted to be here, but she has other issues today. And I've been in contact with her.
So you don't think that Bismuth Propco Series is the owner or whatever the actual name is anymore?
No, they are still the owners of it. She overlooks
Oh.
homes for
She's
them.
like the property manager.
Superintendent
Okay.
over their Florida homes.
Gotcha. Okay. And it's your understanding that she's looking for an electrician.
Yes, sir.
Can you show me your exhibits?
Sure.
All right, what's been proposed as Exhibits A, the photos, and B, the notices and pre-hearing order are admitted as evidence. I'll go ahead and just take a look. Is the only issue subject to this case the location and electrical work attendant to the relocating the electrical panel?
Relocating the wires, the new panel box, and just getting permits for that.
Okay. And this case started by way of a complaint?
Yes, from the tenant.
Really? Wow. Okay. All right, well, what's your recommendation?
I've been in contact with Heather, and she's no contest. She knows there's a violation, as $50 a day, and she needs like 30 days.
And is there anyone from the public who wants to be heard on this case? I don't see anybody. It was represented $100 a day at the beginning of the hearing, so what is your recommendation? Is it $50 a day? Is it $100 a day? I want to hear it from you.
$50 a day.
Okay. Once an electrician goes out there, do you think this is a, I mean, what do they have to submit to get the permit?
I would just be looking for a floor plan showing the original location and then the new. It doesn't
Really?
have to be engineered or anything like
Interesting.
that, just so
Okay.
it's something that.
Like, I could draw it up, like if I had a.
I guess you could.
Maybe.
I'm betting you could.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I think 30 days sounds reasonable if that's the case. So I will find that a violation exists, order that it be brought into compliance within 30 days, and if it's not brought into compliance as ordered, $50 a day. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that the last case?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, that's our last.
Is there anything else that the county wants to bring up before we adjourn? All right, in that case, the time is 9:45. This hearing is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.